culture, understanding the business, etc., etc. In 2001, I left IBM and I kind of ventured into something which is completely different from our technological backgrounds, and that was into education and into school education. So in Singapore, there were no Indian schools, or we call them CBSE schools. There were no schools. Most of the schools are very high price point, $25,000 per year kind of. So here was a chance that I thought maybe I can start a school, ask some professionals to come there and run it. But then I realized that it's just impossible to. It's not like a petrol pump ki yaar petrol pump khada kar diya aur kal diesel aata rahega, car aati rahegi aur business chalta rahega. So I realized that you have to put in your own blood and do it. So that's when I continued growing that school business. I started a foundation. It's called Global Indian Foundation. It is based out of Singapore, but now we have over the last few years and very interesting things about how we went about growing. I started my first campus. I went to a church in Singapore. The church was situated in an absolute prime area next to the presidential palace. And I said, I found out from one person that there are some 10 classrooms available there for rent. And I went and asked the pastor of the church, I said, can I rent your classroom? He said, what sort of school you have? I said, well, it's just a medium curriculum school. He was very kind enough. He leased out those 10 classrooms, and I remember within 2 years we took over the whole campus because we had outgrown our space needs over there. So with that, our growth continued, and we grew into Malaysia, Japan, Tokyo, Vietnam, New Zealand, and this year we started schools in Dubai, and one we just started in San Francisco in the US. So over to Aparna.
We are not going to talk so long. Just a few words. I worked for IBM for the last 15 years. I'm working in Singapore as a project management, and mostly in business transformation, IT, and supply chain kind of e-business applications. We have a son and a daughter. The son couldn't come here. The daughter is roaming around practicing for the fashion parade, so she's 5.5 years old, and the son is 19. Thanks.
There, Mr. R. Srinivasan. Srinivasan, are you there? I would now like to call upon Mr. Anil Belkar. He is my.
Thank you. इसी के बाद ये सोचते थे कि पढ़ाई अभी आगे क्या करनी चाहिए, तो MBA से तो बिल्कुल नफरत थी, ये तो मैनेजमेंट क्या टॉपिक होता है। बट ज़िंदगी के 25 साल में MBA ना करते हुए जॉब में रहते हुए मैनेजमेंट सीखा, तो दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ पीपल मैनेजमेंट। एंड अबाउट माई वर्क विथ HCL, आई एम विथ HCL फ्रॉम द कैंपस। 25 साल उधर भी हो गए, HCL के साथ हैं, तो आगे पता नहीं। My son doesn't need introduction because you can very well recognize him. Everybody says he is my copy, so you can very well recognize him. He's just 4.5 years old. He was on the stage here. Topo, that's right. My wife was a housewife now. She is a cosmetologist now. Till now she was a housewife. So she is somewhere inside doing some makeup arrangements. So that's my introduction. Thanks.
Call upon Sanjay Silvan. I think this title of Topo fits him ideally, क्योंकि पूरे साल में 6 महीने शायद वो हॉस्टल में रहता था टोपो करने के लिए।
Deepti, I think I have spent the longest time in the VRC campus because I came there when I was 5 years old in 1969 and passed out in 1985. So after doing my BE, I worked for some time, then joined Air Force as a short service commissioned officer. I served for 11 years and then left Air Force. And during my 25 years, I have done my MTech. Then I also had a chance to do the IIM Ahmedabad course. And I did various certifications. And currently I am working with Wipro as a project director for a Vodafone managed services project. I have 2 sons. I don't see them here right now. But one is in first year engineering in Ramdev Baba here, and the younger one is in 8th standard. And my wife is also working. I think she will introduce herself.
What to say? Good afternoon. And I'm Dipti. I'm working as a teacher in high Thank you. It was very well organized. I'm really happy, and I want to convey congrats to them. Really heartfelt comments.
Turtle from Electrical. I was in service for a few years in 2000. Then I started my small enterprise called AN System and Engineers in Nagpur, and continuing quite nicely with it. Thank you.
भारत भाई माफ कीजिएगा, टॉप ऑफ VRC एट दैट टाइम वीरेंद्र पटेल।
अभी पेज टूट जाएगा। Hello everybody, I am Nivedita. After graduating from VRC, I did my MTech and worked with Macon for 1 year, then with DRDO for 2 years. Then I came to Bombay after my marriage, and I'm still with VRC, working there as scientific officer. Bharat is my husband. He will introduce himself.
Well, friends, let me first thank one and all of the team members who have organized this event. I used to think that only IITians can do such type of event, but you people have done much better than us also. I am from IIT Kharagpur. Please keep up your tempo. We are in 2010 here. I would love to see all of you in 2015. Again, somewhere where maybe one of you people are generating the resource in the country. As far as my background is concerned, BTech from IIT Kharagpur, chemical engineer, 1 year with BRC, 19 years with Bharat Petroleum Refinery, and last 13 years with my own industry where I make optical instruments. Basically a chemical engineer, now no more a chemical engineer, but anything other than chemical engineering like electrical, mechanical, electronic, everything I look forward to her for electronic and electrical support. And I have a daughter who is again in VRC, second year mechanical. Thank you.
बिहारी बाबू पारिजात जी कहाँ हैं आप? I think he is not there. He was there in the morning. Right now he is not there. He is come, but he is not there. Okay. Okay, I would now like to invite Janki.
हेलो एवरीवन, मैं शायद अकेली हूँ जिसने इंजीनियरिंग छोड़कर सोशल इंजीनियरिंग की फील्ड में काम किया है। मैं पिछले 19 सालों से मैं एक तहसीलदार के रूप में काम कर रही हूँ। मध्य प्रदेश स्टेट सर्विस में काम कर रही हूँ, और तहसीलदार के रूप में काम करते हुए मैं शायद मेरे पास अकेला ऐसी हूँ जिसके पास ये ताकत है कि मैं किसी की भी जमीन किसी के नाम कर सकती हूँ। किसी की भी जाति बदल सकती हूँ, किसी को भी जेल दे सकती हूँ, लेकिन और जिस दादागिरी से मैंने यूआरसी में काम किया है उसी तरह से काम कर रही हूँ। उसके अलावा मेरे 30,218 बच्चे हैं। मैं तहसीलदार के अलावा मैं PO ICDS हूँ, मैं परियोजना अधिकारी हूँ महिला बाल विकास में। इसमें मेरे पास महिला और बच्चों के वेलफेयर का काम है। उसमें मेरे पास 30,000 जो बच्चे हैं जो 6 साल से कम उम्र के हैं, जिनकी मैं हर 3 महीने में वजन कराती हूँ, और इसमें जो अंडर निविष्ट बच्चे निकलते हैं, मेल निविष्ट बच्चे निकलते हैं, उनका मैं इलाज कराती हूँ। उसका मैं खुद कैंप जनरेट करती हूँ। अब तक मैं 350 बच्चों को बचा चुकी हूँ उनकी जिंदगी। मैं अभी तक तहसीलदार के नाते हमारे पास हॉस्पिटल्स का चार्ज रहता है, जिसमें हम हॉस्पिटल सुधारते हैं। तो मैंने 7-8 हॉस्पिटल को सुधारा है, जिसमें मैंने कामगढ़ तहसील, अगर कामगढ़ तहसील में जाएं मंदसौर जिले में, तो वहाँ 1 करोड़ का हॉस्पिटल मैंने बनाया है। वो 1 करोड़ रुपया हमने जनता से लिया है, सरकार से नहीं लिया है। उसके लिए मेरी बहुत बार जांच हुई और मेरे पर करप्शन का चार्जेस भी लगा, लेकिन मैं अभी सभी चार्जेस से छूट कर वो मेरा हॉस्पिटल आज भी खड़ा है। मैंने उसमें हर तरह की फैसिलिटीज दी है। उसके अलावा मैं फंड जनरेट करके मैं हर साल कैटरेक्ट के ऑपरेशन कराती हूँ। अभी तक मैंने 7 शिविर कराए हैं कैटरेक्ट ऑपरेशन के, इसमें 2000 ऑपरेशन मैंने कराए हैं। इसके अलावा मैंने पोलियो करेक्टिव सर्जरी का शिविर कराया है, जहाँ विशाखापट्टनम से हमने डॉक्टर्स को बुला के 124 लोगों का ऑपरेशन कराया है, पोलियो का ऑपरेशन कराया है। और